friends, I am back and it's been another week and this is another vlog, so you should all be super proud of me. Look at this, I'm getting to be regularly vlogging again. So here's the deal for today's vlog. I'm going to tell you another riveting story about my high school days. I told you that one story a couple months back, and by that I mean this past summer, about the time I thought I found a dead girl in the bathroom. Didn't happen. Terrified nonetheless. Now it's time for a story about the Olympics, which is relevant because the Winter Olympics are currently going on, and this also has to do with the with the Winter Olympics of 2010, which was my senior year of high school. So this story actually includes a couple of different aspects of it. Number one, I became super obsessed with the speed skater Apolo Ohno. My best friend Jill and I, who was heavily included in the last story as well because we were besties and we hung out all the time. So we got super obsessed with Apolo Ohno because he's pretty awesome. He always was like, his signature thing was wearing a red bandana. So we did that for a couple days, and then one day our favorite teacher came up to us and was like, listen, some of the teachers have been talking and they're about to write you up for this because they think it looks like you're in a gang. Which is preposterous because all sorts of people, a couple other people wore bandanas to school and never got in trouble. And technically we didn't, but it looked like we were going to. So we took them off. But our home forensics meet also happened during those Winter Olympics, so we wore our red bandanas then. I might include a picture if I can figure out how to edit it where there will be a picture right here. Yeah, so did that. Then at that forensics meet, we speed skated through on the linoleum floors, which was pretty fun. We were awesome, obviously. We actually had another friend to do that too, and it was super fun. We looked ridiculous, but we had fun doing it. Aspect number 2 to this awesome Olympic story, and my arm was getting tired, so you're now at a different angle. Hopefully the lighting's still good. If not, that happened. So every day during lunch, we had a TV in the lunchroom, and because there's not many people watching the Olympics during like that afternoon time because people are at work or school, they show like reruns of events. Every day they showed curling on TV, and that's when I started to care about sports and about the best sport of all, which is curling, of course. I mean, look at the form, look at the Norwegians' team outfits. Their curling is a wonderful time, and I love it. Basically, my love of curling started off somewhat ironically because we were just like, there were a few of us at the lunch table that would just like sit there and watch it on the TV and be like, yeah, curling, this sport is so great. And everyone's like, we don't know you guys are dumb. But no, curling is awesome, and it turned into a legitimate love at some point, and I don't know what point that happened. But you know what? It's awesome. So what if it looks like something that you do at home in your kitchen when you made a mess? It's freaking sweet. And you go to the Olympics for it. And you're on the ice and the whole world is watching you. And maybe you get to practice in your kitchen so they get extra practice time. I don't know. It's a good time. Curling. Curling is a sport where my heart is. I don't actually care about sports. I care about the Olympics because that's pretty cool, and like, these people have worked their whole lives to get there. But curling is wonderful. Yeah, so that's not probably the most interesting story. Just as Apolo Ohno, loved him. Got a Twitter purely to follow Apolo Ohno, actually. That was a long time ago. 4 years ago, I guess. I've only had Twitter for 4 years. I thought it was longer than that. Anyways, so that started off another social media thing. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. I'm not that interesting on Twitter, but if you want to, you can see what's happening. But yeah, and I love curling. Don't talk down to me about curling. I will just get slightly louder in my tone of voice and argue with you, and I won't really have any good points, but I love curling. You don't have to. I think it's neat. So have a great day, week. Yep, I'll see you later. Bye.